J-Maddie already. Justin Davis, rest in peace.
Never thought I'd be 17. Never thought I'd see 21. Never thought I'd live past 25. But especially where I'm from. Especially where I'm from.
Chicago, home to over 2.7 million residents. Chicago is a city with two faces. One side of that face is filled with tourist attractions that feature professional sports teams, award-winning restaurants, a bolstering nightlife, and a beautiful skyline. The other side of that face features gangs, murder, and lawlessness. This side of Chicago has reared its deadly head for decades and must be addressed. Young bulls.
What are some of the factors that you believe attribute to many inner city kids having this short-sighted belief that if they don't sell drugs, or if they don't rap, or if they don't play professional ball, that they are unable to live successfully?
That's the failure of adults in the community. It's the failure of leaders in the community. The failures of preachers, of elected officials, of business people, of parents. That's why. If black children don't have a vision of what they can be, it's because the black adults have let them down.
I realized that this film was missing one thing: the voice of the individuals that are doing the shooting. So I traveled to the South Side to speak to some of the gang members in that neighborhood to get their perspective.
I came up eating crumbs around poor black young single moms, losing sons to moving tons, weekly runs, illegal funds. All I see is weed and guns. Seen dope kingpins become bums, watch wicked women pose as nuns, and wrote red rum to overcome rats over.
Explain what's going on now. What's the difference between gangs in Chicago in the 90s and how it's turned more into cliquish today?
Back in the 90s, you want to say it was more structure, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was together. Ain't no gang leaders nowadays. Everybody like renegades. Where you live, it is what it is.
So it don't matter if you BD or GD no more. It matters where you grow up.
It's really like who you fucking with. Like it don't even matter if you BD. You know the ops is the ops. You're like shit.
And
if we get money together, then we cool. We gonna keep it at that level. You a op, you a op.
What determines an op nowadays? You know, back in the days, you knew because of what started.
The opposite. Don't say nothing against me. You on the other side. That's the opposite. Exactly what it is.
After all the murders and after all the despair and after all the bloodshed and the funerals and the t-shirts with your friends on them, what keeps attracting guys like you to the gang life?
Because we can't stop. I mean,
it go bad.
At the end of the day, that's how we was since we was little. It's like that's all we know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like gonna chase us the rest of our life.
It go bad once one of the homies get killed. It ain't no like we can kill it, but once one of the bros get killed,
it's over.
It's like when you get this shit.
Like when you get this fuck with.
I feel like you can always kill the beef before it get real. You know. You can kill this shit before once bodies get to dropping, it's over with.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, we ain't killing no beef with nobody. Chris Gray,
they rely on someone else.
Right, no, I feel you.
We ain't gonna show no polls, none of that shit. For no motherfucker on parole paper, we ain't gonna do all that. Niggas know what we at in them streets. Y'all can't trust on Evans or Vernon or whatever. Location on, we definitely can meet. It's like right life. It's all it is. We definitely can meet.
Off the top of your head, what are your thoughts on parents enabling these kids in the streets when it comes to this epidemic of violence?
It all starts in the home, man. You know, you see kids in the barbershop wilding out, and it's like if they gonna wild out in here, they wilding out at the crib. And it starts at a young age, man, when you put that stuff in check. My mother instilled fear in my heart at a young age, man. I wasn't allowed to even test the waters with her in the public.
Morality and values and principles, those things are designed to be taught at home. Or not, you know, it's gonna show It's going to show in the classroom. It's going to show after school programs. It's going to show at grocery stores or the barbershops. When kids are wilding out, like Davin said, and acting a fool, it shows you what's taking place and what's not taking place in the home.
You're talking about the city. You got generations of young parents who were indoctrinated in the same culture. So moms might still be repping, you know what I mean? Pops is still repping. Look at little folks, you know what I mean? That is carried on. So she might approve of it. That's how you supposed to be.